Hello, we are beginning lesson 11. That means we have less than a month away, just under 4 weeks until the end of the semester. So, yay, keep going, keep working hard. This week, the focus is on personal finances, and I love this. Like I say that about many of them. But I feel like finances and your personal financial management is something that even if you're good at doing it, it's good to check in. So we're all at different places. Some of you might be really good at keeping tight on your finances and having that balanced, but this is a good chance to evaluate that, make sure you're still doing well. Are there areas you can improve? Or maybe it's an area you really struggle. And so this will be a great topic for the week. And I think this is something every month I recommit to stick to my budget and track my spending. So that's what you'll do this week. You'll download this template, and once you do, let me show you what it looks like. You are going to record the money you spend. So even though this is in the post-gathering folder, this week you need to start this today on Monday, because I'm going to show you. It's going to ask you to track. Let me pull up that's the template. Let me pull the expense tracking, because it says record the money you spent during the week for each category. So it's for 1 week. So it's kind of like the time management one where you're going to fill the chart out, but you won't submit it to me. For some reason this is slow to open. There it is. So you have hold on, real quickly. Ideally, a month is really the ideal amount of time to track your spending, to see patterns, to see a true picture of what your spending looks like. But for this task, we're just going to do it for a week. And what it's going to ask you to do, as you see here, record the amount of money you spent during the week for each category. Like it says, you may not spend money in every single category because it's just for 1 week, but that's okay. You'll just put a 0. So as the week goes on, if it's Monday and I got paid today and I know that I went ahead and put aside $50 into my savings, I would put that. If I didn't have to pay any tuition or fees, I would just put a 0. Maybe Monday lunch, I go get some lunch and it was $10. And then the week goes on, and on Wednesday I go to maybe a movie, and so I'm going to count that in personal, and that costs $10, so now I'm at $20. And I keep going. Housing, if you have rent or a mortgage, a house payment, if you don't have to pay it that week, you don't have to put that. Maybe you pay once a month and this isn't your week you have to pay. But if you know what it is, you can go ahead and put it there. Same with utilities. Maybe those are paid once a month, but maybe not this week. But like I said, if you want to have an idea of how much you spend each month, you could put it there. Gas and auto care, how much does it cost to put gas in my car? Maybe on Thursday I went and filled up gas and it took $50. Oh, and then I had to maybe go change the oil, which took another $40. So now I'm at $90. So you just kind of do that for an entire week. And once you've done that, you will be able to see, you'll be able to answer some questions on the template. So we'll get there in a minute, because the next step is to go to a financial calculator page in the Provident Living website right here. So if you just click here, it takes you there. The neat thing about this is you'll find lots of different calculators, and you need to spend 20 minutes looking at different calculators. So that's why it tells you need to have at least 3 links that you explore. So look at least 3 of them, because that should take you that 20 minutes you need to spend. Make note of which calculators you used and what you learned, because you'll write about that. So once again, these are intended for the US dollar. If it's necessary, there is a tool to convert your currency to the US dollar. And this is a great way. There are calculators about how long will it take to pay off a credit card? how much should I set aside for retirement if I want? So there's many different calculators that you can explore. So I love, love, love this website. I hope you find some helpful calculators that you can use even after this class. Forever remember that website. Then you're going to set up a budget by first knowing how much you make each month, and then how much you want to spend each month in each category. And like it says, you'll add up how much you spend all together each month. If it's more than your income, then that's a problem. You shouldn't be spending more than you're getting. So you want to readjust and say, okay, my goal is to spend maybe less here, less here, less here, so that my total does not equal more expenses than what I'm receiving. If you have not been planning to pay your tithing and offerings, and even savings, so you need to make some changes again. Maybe give yourself less money to eat out or for some personal things, and put that towards savings. So like it says here, 1 week's not long enough, but it's a good start. And I would encourage after this week is up to continue recording your spending for 1 month. And that's where you can get learn some interesting things about your spending habits. And then you'll complete your template. So if I come, oh, my template disappeared, hold on. Let me just pause for just a second. Okay, so here is the template. It asks, in what category do you think you're spending an appropriate amount? That means you're spending the right amount of money. In which category? Maybe in my food, I'm spending just the right amount. Or what category do you think you're spending too much money? I think this is sometimes where we spend too much money on eating out at restaurants when we could go to the grocery store and just cook from home. In what area do you think you're spending too little? Maybe you're not spending enough in a certain area. Then you'll write a paragraph. That's 3 sentences. Okay? So 1 complete paragraph. I want to see at least 3 sentences. Explain the insights. What did you learn by doing this activity? List the titles of the financial calculators that you explore in that second step. When you go to the Provident Living website, which calculators did you look at? Then write at least 1 paragraph to describe which calculator was the most beneficial. Which one do you think you'll use, that you can get the most from, and why? So make sure you include that why. Answer that part of the question too. So start early, start today. Keep track of how much you're spending in each of those areas, and that way you can complete the application activity template and submit it. If you have questions, let me know. I'm just an email away, and I'm more than happy to help. As we are getting closer to the end of the semester, be checking your grade for any assignments that haven't been graded. I grade all assignments within a week of their due date. So if you have any from, earlier than lesson 10, you need to email me and let me know it's not graded for some reason. If you have questions about a grade you got, or you realize, anyway, any other problems that there are in your grade, let me know so that we can be working on those before the end of the semester. So hang in there. You guys are awesome, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.